Hey, Burke and I are here to welcome you back to part 2.
Welcome to the law firm of Davis and Davis. We're not a real law firm.
Go ahead, grab a beer, a glass of wine, sit back and listen. So, did you know that the song that we're listening to right now was actually originally written for that movie? It was not a previous song.
I think we went over that in the last episode. Yeah, this was the only song written specific for the movie.
Yeah.
And then it like hit the charts and went off for a while. Yeah, good tune. It's you got that whole kids choir in the background. It just really gives it eerie.
I'm actually going to do my my video that I want played at my funeral to this song.
Just with that subtle hint of I might be back. You sure I'm really dead? The end with a question mark.
I'm gonna have my funeral held at the Beer Barrel Saloon on Put-in-Bay Island. right in between Act 1 and Act 2. Oh my God. We were supposed to do a show tonight. I have a funny feeling with everything that's going on right now. We're not going to get to it.
We could still do this.
We probably
Unless you
could,
don't wanna.
but I was just so not interested in this when I did my research. I'm like,
It's a fluff show. I don't want to do this.
whale snot collector? Okay.
Dude, you got that one too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, that's a thing?
Hold
Holy
on.
crap.
Did you get semen collector?
Well, I had yes-ish livestock breeders in general. I mean, you got to get this like giant what would you call that tube? A horse fleshlight, basically, to like, yeah, it's gross.
The actual title is okay. So the show tonight was supposed to be the worst jobs in the world.
Yeah, jobs you would never want to do personally. Whatever. Yeah.
Animal masturbator is the official title. I was just like, I have enough trouble yanking my own way.
You want me to do with a horse that could kick me? I don't think so. Did you have vomit collector on there?
No, I did not have vomit collector.
How about roadkill collector?
I did have roadkill.
Yeah.
Roadkill collectors are faced with the grueling task of collecting and disposing of animals.
Now, I went a little step further and started looking up how much each of these make per year. Some of them are okay, and some of them are horrifically low for money made. Oh my God.
You want to know what one of the highest paying jobs was that I found?
The deer urine farmers was up there.
Deer urine farmer was up there. The pet food taster.
I did not put that one on my list, but how much does that usually round out to a year?
Rounds out to $78,000 a year.
Nice. Hazmat divers, anywhere from 50 to 90K. Now you're talking about, you get in a hazmat suit and you dive into sewage. Yeah.
No, I'm sure this was on your list. I have to. Crime scene cleaner.
Oh yeah. They make horrible money. Money.
Because it's a city-based job.
Oh.
Well, there are private companies that go out and do this, but they're usually contracted by the city. You're never going to get paid well.
Did you have high-rise window washer on there?
Hang on. I've got 3 lists here. Military, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we're here. We might as well talk about this crap.
Not on that list. Sewage worker.
Ugh.
Which one did you ask about?
A high-rise window washer.
No, it's not on my list.
All right, so these guys hang off the sides of buildings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their annual salary is only $28K a year.
Fuck that job.
Okay, so you're talking like they have to go through training. They have to be certified. It's a heavily regulated industry, which means they got all sorts of bullshit rules. And they must assess every job before they begin to create an emergency rescue plan. And fatal accidents still happen all the time. Can you imagine, like, you're in a skyscraper in New York City and all of a sudden the winds pick up to 30, 40 miles an hour and you're dangling No, fuck that.
Well, I mean, if you think back and remember to the 80s, how many times did we see video coming from New York where scaffolding broke and
Yeah,
people were hanging off of?
yeah. And they made back then. They didn't make 28K a year. They probably were making 18. Forget that.
Um,
Now roadkill collectors, they make some bucks.
yeah.
$95,000 a year.
Oh, fuck yeah. The best job,
Yeah.
the best job I found was whale snot collector.
Yeah.
Many people may not realize it, but marine biologists collect whale snot from blue and gray whales to run tests.
Yep.
This is a particularly dangerous job.
Because they have these they didn't even have drones back. They had remote planes and remote helicopters. So basically, these things surface, the blowholes blow, and they have to collect something with this like motorized drone type thing. Like, oh hell! And they got to be out in like little kayaks
before
running
the
freaking remotes.
Before the drone, they would fly small propeller-driven planes.
RC planes
No.
with a net.
The danger comes from flying a small propeller-driven plane over the whale as they reach out to gather snot.
Oh God, you're talking about the old school ones. Oh, you have to dive on a way. Oh shit, no.
Because a helicopter creates too much disturbance, and when they sneeze, it blows it all back down into.
It's got to be easier now with drones. It's got to be easier now with drones.
I don't know if that's an easy job any way around.
Oh God.
Did you have this on your list?
Hmm.
Head lice technician.
No. Like working in schools?
It's devastating, time-consuming, expensive, and inevitable. Now, let me tell you, a head lice inspector or technician makes a lot of fucking money.
Well, yeah, because you just got to clean yourself constantly. Oh God.
Parents know that one day their children will contract lice and bring home. Treatment and cleaning cost parents time off work, extra money, and a headache. However, those little creepy crawly bugs don't stand a chance against the head lice patrol. Technicians delouse your children's hair, steam clean the home, and provide preventative advice.
Ooh.
This job is a high earner as well. Technicians awfully charge $300 per head in the house.
Damn. All right, I will tell you a little story. I used to work at Sunset Hills Memorial Park, which is right here in Belden Village. It's it's a graveyard, right?
Sure.
But I would go out and sell plots in advance. I one time got to this house, and it was in southeast Canton-ish, not a good area. I am sitting there in a tie and a jacket. The guy is sitting there in his wife beater t-shirt. The wife's in a muumuu. I'm trying to do my spiel, right? And I keep feeling something on my arm, and I look down, and there are fleas on my arm. I'm like, I flicked a couple off, and I'm like, I wrapped it up and got the hell out of there. I'm like, fuck this. I am not taking fleas home. So disgusting.
Okay. Now I have to tell the story. My My friend,
really-
my
Oh, there you
friend
go.
Sandy, not my ex-wife, different.
Yeah,
Sandy.
you said friend. Yeah, we knew.
Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot.
My
Never
friend
gets old.
Sandy. Sandy and I worked together. When was this? It was after I worked at the country club, and it was right before I went in the Navy. I was working for a company called Davco and Associates, and they sold Kirby vacuums door
Oh,
to
good
door.
Lord. Yep.
Have you ever driven on Route 18 going to Medina?
Many, many a time.
There used to be this big ass 2-story brown house with the big words antique store on it.
Okay.
It was closer to 76 than 71. It was on the
North or
eastbound
south?
side. Eastbound side. 18 goes east and
Got it.
west.
Okay, south, the south
So,
side of the road. Okay, got it.
If
got
you're
it.
going to Akron from Medina, this
It's on the
place is
right.
going to be on the right side of you.
Dude, was it that little greenhouse that kind of sat down a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been there.
I got a lead to go out there and show a Kirby vacuum. Now, when we show a Kirby vacuum, we have a little attachment that you put on the vacuum. Then you stick these nice white filters into it, close it up. You have vacuum for 10 seconds, and it shows you all the dirt that you picked up with the Kirby vacuum. With, of course, the Kirby logo in it and all this. I mean, it was a great sales technique. I mean, if you're selling a $1,200 vacuum, or at least it was $1,200 when I was selling them.
Yeah, didn't you use their vacuum first and then go back over it with the Kirby?
Exactly.
I
I knew I was in trouble when I walked in the front door.
think I'm gonna break this bitch.
You see, these people get offered a free carpet cleaning just to watch the demo.
Oh God.
I walked in. Their gold colored carpet was brown. Now, we take their vacuum, we swipe it 10 times in one spot.
Right.
Then we pull out the Kirby. Show them how nice and shiny and aluminum it is, and I put it together, and I put the tester on it, and I turn it on, and I run it over that same spot, and it's filled with 2 inches of dirt. And I went,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
now what you're supposed to do with the pad after you take that pad back out is you set it on the floor so that they see the dirt that's coming out. Now, usually, we only do about 10 pads. And then you're okay. Then it's clean. No. I had about 40 pads laying around.
For one spot.
I was in that house for an hour trying to make the sale. I finally had to call Sandy in to try to close the sale. And she was like, "Did the machine get the carpet clean?" I said, "Fuck no."
Not yet.
So my hour with them, Sandy walked in, 2 minutes later, looked at me and went, "Pack up the machine and let's go."
Time to get the fuck out of Dodge.
It's like, um, Sandy, I just lost a $300 commission. She's like, it doesn't matter. We'd sell it to them. We'd have to give them a new machine in a week.
Like it's difficult to sell a vacuum cleaner to people who don't use their vacuum.
A vacuum. And there were fucking cats everywhere, man.
Oh, good.
Everywhere. I was just, you know, you remember all those movies with like Aunt Esther where they walk into Aunt Esther's house and there's like newspapers stacked up as tall as the ceiling?
You mean Carl's house?
Holy shit, maybe that was Carl's house. Sorry, Kyle.
It's better now. I hear it's better now. So,
Heart attack does that.
anyway,
I've got something to do now. Holy shit, I might clean. Hey, did you have manure inspector on your list?
no, I did not. And the other one I did not put on the list was, did you mention already, the dog food tester?
Yeah. That was my first one.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have that one. Yeah.
It's a dirty job. I mean, dirty.
Yeah.
But someone has to do it. Farmers know the most important element in raising strong, healthy crops is fertilizer. It helps speed up and ensure growth. Manure used to create fertilizer has to be inspected.
Ooh, goody.
To prevent disease, bacteria, and other things from entering the fertilizer. Manure inspectors dig through poop to determine the quality of each batch.
Wait. Do you have that sound bite? That's a big pile of shit.
Oh, no, I have that turned off.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well. That's one big pile of shit.
God, I got to put that one back in there. No.
7.
We have clearance, Clarence.
You know, it's not easy.
It's a curious thing to keep in your sock.
I'm telling you, that man does not look stable.
No.
Wait a minute, wait a...
I want to be just like
You would not last one.
You ever been in a cockpit before?
No, sir, I've never been up in a plane before.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Wait a minute, wait a...
So what I'm gonna do is piss and moan like an imposed jerk and then bend over and take it up the tailpipe.
fuck you.
I can't believe.
Time to... And now for some more... Size isn't important, my friend. It's not what you've got, it's where you stick it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
You slept with Lumberg? Oh, God.
Oh my God, I totally forgot that Jennifer Aniston slept with Lumberg. Makes the movie even better.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, but he works out. Oh, God. All right. So did you have one called Steeplejack?
No, do tell.
Church spires, oh man, I cannot talk. Cathedral domes and towering skyscrapers all need repairs from time to time. Now imagine hanging off scaffolding or just wired up to the side of a steep spire, and all the while not dropping your tools. And the average pay for this is about $23 an hour. Imagine being up on one of those churches in New York City where you're 40 feet, 40 stories off the floor, ground, and trying to replace slate roofs and whatever. Yeah, no, wouldn't do it.
Porta potty cleaner.
Oh, I saw that one. I didn't put it on there, but I saw that one. What's the average on that one?
$23 an
Oh,
hour.
hell no. Hells to the no.
Now, I was at Main Street Festival in Grapevine last weekend, I think it was. Grapevine has 2 festivals a year. There's Main Street Days and Grape Fest.
Okay.
Grape Fest is based around wine, and
Obviously.
Main Street Days is based around craft beer.
I was going to say hookers, but okay.
Fine. I can say that because I applied to be their event coordinator and they didn't hire me. So fuck you. Don't really care. Hooker Festival that I was at, we were sitting at the main stage listening to music.
Okay.
The Honey Dippers.
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah.
No.
That was Plant, wasn't it?
No.
No.
Honey Dipper is the name of somebody who cleans out porta potties.
Oh. Honey Drippers. That was Robert Plant's band. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, Honey Dippers are toilet cleaners.
They're kind of like turd chasers, but worse.
So I'm standing by the side of the stage, and they start emptying the porta potties right next to me.
Oh, God, no.
I proceed to leave and head to the next stage to go listen to a different band. Sit down next to a tree, side stage again. Great music playing.
Enjoying life.
Motherfucking Honey Dipper pulls up right next to where I'm sitting. And all of a sudden I hear it. And I'm like,
God.
while I'm eating what the hell are those things?
Tacos, falafel.
No, a funnel cake.
Oh, God.
There is nothing like eating cake with powdered sugar on it that tastes like shit.
Oh, my God.
And Grapevine, that's why your productions suck. Because you didn't hire me to maintain what needs to be maintained.
Yeah, that's the shit you do when you're closed.
When you're closed.
Fuck.
I'm drinking out of the side of the cup now because it doesn't go down fast enough.
Did you have snake milker on your list?
No.
Yeah, like the people that pulled down venom off of venomous snakes, but they do make around $5,000 a month, so it's not horrible. But you always have that possibility of being bitten by a black mamba or some sort of venomous snake that will kill you. And then, granted, the venom that you pull out of these guys, you use
might
to make
save your life.
Yeah, it use it to make anti-venom, which does save thousands of lives per year. But you get one pissed off snake that lashes onto you, and you're gonna have a bad day.
You know what's funny about that? 2 years ago, at a golf course not to be named, a gentleman, I can actually use his name because he's been fired by our company now. Monty, who was our
Monty Hall?
Nope, just Monty.
Okay.
Just Monty. I'm not that cruel. Monty, our maintenance worker, was asked to go clean out a drainage hole or something over by the backyard.
Ooh,
And
water moccasin?
stuck his hand in. Fucking baby copperhead.
Oh, the
So-
babies are worse.
He pulls his hand out, and the fucking thing is just sitting there going, ah!
Hanging off his thumb.
And so he goes to the hospital.
Yeah.
They look at it. They look at it, and then they look at it. The anti-venom for copperhead is $10,000 a vial. So your little milkers are making fucking money. They're making bank.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine the people that are injecting it into the cows and then getting all the antibodies from them are the ones making all the dough. But yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so they wouldn't even give them the anti-venom.
Because insurance wouldn't cover it. Fuck. That's messed up.
Would not cover it at all. And workman's comp, which we had at our company at that point in time. Texas has now made it legal to where companies don't have to have workman's comp.
The fuck?
Yeah, great state. Don't move here. Right to work state. They do not give a shit about workers here. You could get hurt, break your legs at work, and your employer doesn't have to pay a fucking dime.
God damn.
Literally, they're just going to look at you and go, we're going to hire somebody else. Have a good day.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah. No such thing as employer responsibility in Texas.
Lovely.
Hence the fact that I'm ready to get back to Ohio.
So do you have Alaskan crab fishermen on your list?
I didn't have it on my list mainly because it's a lot tamer now than it was before. It's still a dangerous job. I understand it's a dangerous job. But since they've taken away the derby days, it's not the same thing. You're not out there crunching it for 64 hours straight just to get your catch in 3 days.
You might have a 48-hour day now,
Yeah.
which is still bad. The mortality rates are still 26 times higher than that of the average worker. Cramped quarters, days without showering, freezing conditions with snow, ice, pelting rain, rogue waves, icy decks. An average of one fisherman per week dies up there. Now, you only make 50 grand per year. However, the season is only about 4 months. So if you have a part-time job the rest of the year, it's pretty lucrative stuff.
Well, yeah. Crab fishermen only work for about 3 months out of the year. A lot of them will go out for salmon season. A lot of them will go out for different fishing seasons,
right,
to supplement the rest of their, cod fishing is a big thing because you use the same traps that you use as a crab fisherman. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of them will go long lining fishing for cod.
Oh, okay.
So, but you as a fisherman, if you work year round, you're going to make about $120,000 to $140,000 a year.
It just really depends on the haul, basically, how you're doing.
And it depends on your share.
Yeah.
If you're a full share, you're making bucks. If you're a greenhorn and only a quarter share, you're fucked.
Yeah, you might make 50 to 200,000 depending on where you're at in the pecking order.
I saw that on the list, and I literally sat back and went, I was in the Navy. Navy job is just as fucking dangerous as crab fishing. If not more dangerous.
The crab fishing boats are tiny, and the weather up there sucks. Like, seriously sucks. Like, can you imagine being in those storms and trying to sleep? It ain't gonna happen.
It's
like you might be off for a day, but you can't get any sleep because you're being tossed up in your bunk 3 or 4 feet in the air every time a wave hits.
Okay, go tell every sailor that's been on a Blue Nose cruise that their job's not as hard as a fucking crab fisherman. I mean, we spent 8 months in the Arctic.
Ew, fuck that.
Yeah, we were 12 on, 12 off, but it's 8 months.
Ew.
Yeah, no. Little pussies over there, man.
So did you
plus they're little boats. They have tiny boats. Tiny balls.
Did you have anything about transportation and material moving, like heavy tractor trailer truck drivers?
No, but I did have motel mates.
Oh, yeah, that really depends on the motel. Oh, yeah, no. There's not a condom big enough to cover my whole body that would allow me to do that job. No. But anyway, so like these truckers that move like industrial waste and stuff like that. Something about, I cannot remember it was not the Highway Transportation Safety, but something like that. In 2021, transportation and material moving had 1,521 fatalities in 2021. The next most fatal job was protective services at 302 deaths that year. So it's like 5 times the amount of deaths. So you're talking about tractor trailer in combinations with heavy trucks, long hours on the road, sleep deprivation. You could be crushed or struck by objects when loading or unloading freight. You could have exposure to harmful chemicals or just plain old vehicular accidents. But the average hazmat driver, at least in Ohio, runs about $75K per year. Entry-level positions start at 53, but experienced workers can make up to $95,000 a year. So that one at least kind of compensates you for the fact that you have 3 times the amount of death in your industry than most jobs.
I know you don't have this on your list.
No, do tell.
Promotional mascot. Any list of the worst jobs in the world wouldn't be complete without promotional mascot. Whether it's dressed as a pair of testicles in the name of testicular cancer awareness, or promoting a new fried chicken restaurant in a giant chicken costume, you're bound to attract attention, usually ridicule and bullying. According to most mascots, over 70% have said that they have been kicked in the testicles more than once.
More than once. So you're dressed up like a Chick-fil-A cow and get kicked in the nards more than once. That's awesome.
Ronald McDonald.
The Hamburglar got kicked in the nuggets. Oh my god.
I am going to hell.
I mean, that's like, like sign twirlers are got it bad enough. At least they have situational awareness that they're not wearing the big old like outfits. Good lord.
Oh my god. Did you have traffic warden?
No. Do tell.
Pay is usually $53,000 a year. Traffic wardens are strongly hated amongst the general public. I mean, who likes getting a parking ticket? Their day-to-day lives involve a lot of abuse and shouting. So you will need to have thick skin to be able to do this job. One traffic worker in London said, "You get verbally abused all the time, but I never take it personally." Do you have car repossessor?
No, but I tell you what, there is this awesome, I think it's on YouTube. It's a YouTube channel for a guy that works in Cleveland. And he has got the setup. He's got like people out looking for VIN numbers. They call him. He rolls in on this truck, snatches car. This guy steals cars from gas stations. They got their car in the pressure wash, like the washing bays and stuff, where you're like you put in the quarters and you got this guy will steal a car from anywhere, and he is awesome, and he's always filming. He's got the 360 camera going on. Oh my god, it's awesome to watch this dude work. But yeah, the amount of times people are running after his truck, probably 90% of the time, because he's just, they're parked over at a restaurant. Grab the car, take it. It's great to watch. It's great entertainment.
I will have to watch that. The stats for this job are not pretty. The car repossessors work on a contract basis and make a different amount of money off of every car they repossess. So they have the opportunity to make a lot of money. Let me read you this one stat.
Go for it.
That will make you sit back and go, I may not want to do this job. Over a 1-year survey, over 23% of car repossessors had either been shot or physically hurt at their job.
That's almost a full third. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one.
I'm going down to Belton Village to go pick up a car.
Nobody's gonna shoot at you down there.
Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. It's Belton Village. And then the next one comes in and you go, I'm going to go over by Hoban High School and
yeah,
get
you
a
don't
car.
want to go over there. No, not gonna do it. Don't have my bulletproof vest on today.
Did you have fun at work today, honey?
I only got shot at twice. It was a good day.
You'll have that on the big jobs.
Yes, you will.
Oh my God. All right, what else do you have?
Did I mention vomit collector?
You mentioned it, but you actually asked me if I had it on my list.
Okay,
And
so
I did not.
Theme park employers have a team of vomit collectors whose full-time job is to peruse the park for puke and clear it away, and they only make about $19 an hour. Like, no, couldn't do it.
Oh my God, that
Couldn't do it. Rodeo clowns are up there too. Do you have rodeo clowns?
I didn't have that on my list, but I know a couple of guys who are rodeo clowns. So go ahead.
I mean, well, you only apparently you only make like between $100 and $500 per job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, but you got to pay for your own insurance out of that. That can't be good.
It all depends on the series that you're with.
Oh, okay.
Like I just applied with the PBR to be their tour manager. Yes, I'm actually looking at going back into doing shows. Dumbass!
Hit the button. Dumbass, hit the button. Dumbass, hit the dumbass, hit the button. A great rap song. I love that one.
I like it better when I can hit this button.
Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot.
But instead, I've got to hit this one.
Dumbass, hit the button.
I'm not swearing in that drop. I swear to God.
You say the words fudge knucker.
Fudge knucker. Farfanugan.
Farfanugan.
A rodeo clown, I'm going to tell you right now, that is a tough fucking job.
Oh, yeah. You're basically a matador wearing clown makeup.
Yeah.
And you gotta watch the bull rider, you gotta watch the bull, you gotta watch the other people that are working with you all at the same time. It's like I can't pay attention to one thing, let alone three.
You'll usually have 3 to 4 in there in the arena at the same time. And all 3 of them, like PBR, I think they use 3. All 3 of them have to have eye contact all the time with each other, plus the bull, because you have to know where your partner is to keep them safe. You have to know where the player is to keep them safe, but you have to know where the bull is.
They keep you safe.
Yeah, there is no... I don't care how many... Hang on 1 second. Something's about to happen. Every time I hear that, I just want the Budweiser Clydesdales to come walking by.
This is the Budweiser.
Yeah, dangerous job.
Yeah,
seriously,
it's gotta suck. Seriously, yeah.
We're out of time for the segment, ladies and gentlemen.
We've covered pretty much everything too. I mean,
yeah, we're still gonna come back because I gotta pee right now, and I don't have time to fucking close it out. We'll close it out. There's something else I want to discuss before we go.
Oh, goody.
Oh, yes, I've got a 2-part show coming up. Thank God.
What?
That.
All right.
All
right, Maestro, send us out with some really kick-ass music then.
I know what you want. I know what you need. Better than you do. I know why you came. I promise you. I know where you go. What you do better than you do. When nothing remains, I come to you. Sometimes she shines and I know beauty has her way with her hooks and her grace. Beauty has her way. everything to you, and into your flame I follow you, where all wishes twist and bitter they kiss. Everything to you, in doorways and rain I run to you. Sometimes she shines and I know beauty has her way, with her hooks in your face. Beauty has her way. Lights down, we drown, and I know beauty has her way. This plain game, beauty has her way.
Oops.
Dumbass, it's fun.
Take a chill pill, baby. What a great lyric.
Fuck.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it got a little more drunk outside than we had anticipated. So
Look at those canine teeth. Never mind. So I'm probably gonna mesh this section into the first section because you started talking about the shit that we were gonna talk about before I got this out there.
Okay.
Memorial Day just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very happy with it. I follow politics a lot. I don't talk politics a lot, but I follow it.
I know, it just makes me angry.
Representative Ilhan Omar posted this on Twitter.
Okay.
We're celebrating Memorial Day. Then she goes on to say that we need better health care for our veterans.
Okay.
I don't think she understood what Memorial Day was about. We're talking about the dead people don't
The
need
dead guy.
VA benefits. The
Maybe
other
she wants-
thing,
Maybe she wants to resurrect them. Who knows? I don't know.
hell, man. I mean, I thought I lived a drunk life.
Apparently, you should be a politician.
Son of a bitch. But then again, today was closing arguments for the defense for Donald Trump's I don't even know what you would call this because I still haven't figured out
hush money trial.
I haven't figured out what exactly he did because they're saying that he used campaign funds, but all of the financial records show he used company funds to pay legal fees. I don't know. I really don't know what he did wrong.
Other
good
than
luck.
Pay a hooker to sleep with him and then paid money to cover it up.
Well, from all of the stuff that has been talked about, and even what Stormy Daniels said, Stormy Daniels said she didn't receive $1 for sleeping with him, and she slept with him consensually. Then on the stand, she said something different. But in 2016, all the shit was documented of what she said. She did a whole TV interview with somebody. Was it Bill Maher? It may have been Bill Maher. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm starting to really love Bill Maher. I'm not a Trump fan. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not a politician fan, period.
I am a businessman, and the first case that was brought up, I flat out, dude, the first case where he overinflated what his business was worth, I did that every time I got a fucking loan. Am I gonna go to jail now? And then this trial, dude, I'm telling you, you guys are trying to stop him from getting elected, and I understand that totally, but you're making him look like he's fucking being chased. And that boy gonna get elected. And I don't know what the fuck gonna happen then. I mean, I'll be glad to have $1.89 gas again, but
your eggs will still be $6 a dozen.
You know, it's the fact that you've got to look at the goose and the gander in the whole thing. If you convict one person of something like this, pulling strings and just trying to make a conviction happen, what do you think's going to happen? Dude.
Do you mean all the politicians will get arrested? Is that what you're saying? Oh, horrors.
You know what? I was watching a show. It was Pierce Morgan. Has this uncensored show on YouTube, and I was watching it. I forget who was on it. But the question was brought up. If this shit keeps up, are we pushing ourselves into a civil war? And I don't know if it goes that far, but here is what I will say. You need to have a politician that's not a politician get elected.
We can't get that.
That's the problem with our system. And you know what? It's going to keep dividing us. That's the problem.
I think I said in the last show, I am so close to voting for the nonpartisan party just because I've never thought this in my entire life. But like I don't like Democrats. I don't like I don't like the left and the right at all.
I've stated I used to be a Democrat. I'm what they call a libertarian now. Smaller government, more freedom, government there to protect us from the stupid shit and to put people in jail for stupid shit.
Yeah.
But that's it. And I have said this time and time and time again. The system that we have right now does not work. There is a reason that the founders had a 3-tier system. You have executive, legislative, and judicial. And they all trump each other. That's 3 instead of 2. You need a third party.
That actually means something, that has some power and that does something.
Well, here's what the Republicans and the Democrats are scared of. If a third party comes in, that's going to be the moderates. And I'll tell you right now, there's more moderates than there are the left or the right. And they will lose their power. But that's what's got to happen.
I don't know that I will see that in my lifetime. I would like to, but I don't know if I'm ever going to see that.
I'm a Gen Xer. Burke is a Gen Xer.
Oh, yeah.
You see all these videos out there right now about people calling Gen X out. You don't want to call us out.
Fuck around and find out.
Because this whole government will change. We'll get somebody in office. We'll get somebody that allows people to actually vote for what the fuck they want instead of representatives. I'll get rid of the entire Congress.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
We'll fucking make our own rules.
Just let us vote on shit.
Exactly. We have the internet now. We have a way for every person's vote to count. Keep fucking around, people.
Gerrymandering can suck my dick.
Mm-hmm. I'm seriously pissed off because you're making an idiot look like a martyr.
They're all idiot. No, you're just going to get me pissed off. I'm going to shut now.
I mean, Joe Biden can't make a sentence.
No, he's more brain dead than Reagan was, and Reagan was fucking brain dead.
I mean, he said the other day that he was appointed to the Navy
something.
Yeah, I'm losing it. Naval Academy. The guy's never been in the Navy. Somebody else brought up a point the other day that really kind of got me thinking. Pretty much every president we've had, besides George H.W. Bush were draft dodgers.
It's true.
What? Why do we have people that are not military minded running the country? I mean, commander in chief, dude, you've got a guy who's avoided military service running the country. He has the nuclear football in his bedroom next to his CPAP machine. America, wake up. Wake up. If you want things to change, you have to vote for things to change. You can't keep voting in the same motherfuckers that are fucking up the country if you want change. Because the people that are in office right now, I'll tell you, minus Dan Crenshaw. Dan Crenshaw, Republican congressman from Texas, I do believe.
Okay.
I was actually watching his Twitter feed the other day, and he posted a picture of one of the hostages that was taken by Hamas. Her Achilles tendons had been cut.
Oh, God.
She was bleeding through her sweatpants from her vagina from being raped. And he was like, this is what you're supporting.
Let's just nuke them until it's just a bowl of glass.
I mean, he'll never make president. I understand that. Guy's got a glass eye.
So does my dad. What does that mean?
He was, I can't remember what, he may have been a Navy SEAL, and he lost his eye in combat. And so he wears an eye patch. But he's at least putting out there the real shit.
Yeah.
Not the propaganda. And I mean, there was a fucking warning and everything on it. It's like, don't watch this.
I got a really off-kilter question. Have you ever actually read the book Starship Troopers by Robert Heinlein?
I have read the book.
I think that's the way we should go. Like, if you want to vote, you have to serve.
Wow.
Which means I would not qualify to vote.
I think you make bad decisions anyways.
I do, but so do you. At least I didn't marry Sandy.
Okay, so I made one bad mistake, okay?
One?
Israel is set up that way. Every person that is born in Israel, that grows up in Israel, when they turn 18, they go into service for the military. I can't remember if it's 2 or 4 years.
But that's forced. If you have the option to go or not go, if you go, you get the right to vote. I honestly think that is a really good way of doing it.
God, that would mean that only military people were making your voting decisions.
If you put your life on the line for your country, that earns you the right to dictate the direction your country goes in.
All
I
right.
think that is a fair way to go.
I'm all for it. All for it. I get a vote. Yeah. Somebody asked me if somebody actually came to me at the golf course the other day after doing one of my little soapbox speeches. Said, "Man, you should run for office." I said, "Fuck no."
That. I would not pass the background check.
Do you know how many skeletons would come out of that closet? No.
No, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show. It was a long time for us.
It was different. I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie. We had a lot of like discussions. We touched upon what we thought we were going to do for the most of the show, and yeah, whatever. It was a good time for me.
We will see next week what happens to Donald Trump. To top that off, probably the worst senator in the world, Adam Schiff, is probably going to be elected.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Anyway,
ladies and gentlemen, there's a UFC fight this weekend you might want to watch because that might take some of the aggression out. The Poirier fight is this weekend. I'm looking forward to it.
Wait. When is the Jake Paul fight going on?
May not happen now.
Aw. I wanted to see his ass get beat down.
Mike Tyson actually is hurt right now. And
we're talking about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. He can break his fucking leg and still beat the crap out of Jake Paul.
He got seriously hurt. We don't know if the fight's going to happen or not. If it does, it's happening in the middle of June. We'll see. We'll see. I think Mike Tyson is the type of guy that he's going to say, "Fuck you" to the doctors and just go beat the shit out of this kid.
Have you seen some of the videos of him training?
God, he looks
God. He's fast as he ever was.
He's younger than us, right?
I honestly, I don't know. How old is Mike Tyson? No. He is my age. He is 57 years old.
You're 57?
I think so. Where's my calculator? I don't. My birth year sucks because I can't math it out.
67, right?
67 minus 2024. Yeah, I'm 57. Yeah. He is the exact same age as I am. And in much better shape than I am.
That means I'm turning 56 during the Put-in-Bay weekend.
You are on the downhill slide, buddy. You're over halfway to death. Congratulations, Scott.
You know what I did the other day?
What'd you do?
I went and got an evaluation from a plastic surgeon. Yes. I need all this fixed. 'Cause I got a 2 inch hernia. 2 inches. 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 2
Let me. Okay, so did he put a dollar amount on this?
Yeah, can't afford it.
Does it start with a 4?
No.
It doesn't start with a 5.
No.
Oh, shit. We really can't afford that. Oh, God.
He said, look at this. Look right here. You
Dude, okay, look. I got the same.
see?
Yeah, no. Okay, you need to do this, 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 and then.
Seven.
I'm probably the 70K range.
Oh my God. Well, guess what? You were dead on.
70. Oh, okay. That means I'm at 80. Well, maybe it's cheaper up here. I might get away with 60, but damn.
He did say that the skin underneath my chin looks fabulous until he does the liposuction on me and I start to really shouldn't have talked about this because I told people that I was 45.
Plus 10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
Or 15.
All right.
Whatever.
To all the cart girls, I apologize. I lied. And by the way, Jax, you still suck.
Here's the thing about guys. We grow old. We don't grow up. I like feel like when I see myself in my head, I'm still like 27 years old. That's how I view myself. And then, you wake up in the morning and you go to the bathroom and you look in the mirror and go, who the fuck is that? It's scary.
It's very weird. I'm still sharp. I forget some things now. I'm not good with names.
I never have been, so that's not a problem.
But I'm still the same sharp person I was when I was 20. I'm just smarter.
Well, there's wisdom, I think, is what you're trying to talk about.
Yes. And don't take it as I was educated to be smart. That's not it. I fucked up a lot in life, and that taught me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't want to do that.
That sucked a lot. I don't think I want to do that again.
Maybe
we're going to do something different.
I didn't go to school for business. So me making a successful business was not something that was taught to me.
You learned that on the fly because you had to.
I mean, I had franchise licensing, know nothing about it. In the state of Texas, every 6 months, you get a piece of paper that says you've got to pay your franchise fee. I'm not a franchise. I don't have to pay it. Fill out the paperwork. If you don't fill out the paperwork, they shut your business down.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. Everything that I learned was basically taught to me. I went to school for theater. Do you know what I learned? Roscoe 56 is the best color of purple for the skin. Thank you,
Shaka Khan.
Paul Dom. Paul Dom. Paul Dom.
Shaka Khan can thank Paul Dom.
Oh, Shaka Khan doesn't like any color. That's fine. We can do that too. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have wasted enough of your time. I think
It was a
we're on-
great waste, though.
We had fun.
I had a great time.
I have to put this all together as like one show. It's gonna be like a 3-hour show.
It wasn't that bad, was it?
No, it was a great show,
Oh, okay.
but we just didn't have a place where I could split it in two. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to type it in. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Catch up.
Like the condiment? What?
All right. AI companion. This meeting involved a discussion between Burke Davis and Scott Davis covering a wide range of topics. They discussed various jobs, including a car thief and a vacuum cleaner salesman.
What are we talking about? Car thieves? What? Oh my God.
We talked about the Repo Man.
Oh, that's right.
And the dangers and rewards of these professions.
Wait. I typed in what were the topics. Scott Davis plans to grow a beard. The concept of moral victory in racing. Discussion about various jobs, including whale stock collection. A conversation about politics, specifically the representation of the two major parties and the potential for civil war. A discussion about their personal lives, including Burt Davis's upcoming liposuction surgery and Scott Davis's connection to the Navy SEALs. Oh my God. Dude,
Oh my God.
that has to be. You have to post that.
You've got to copy and paste that and send it to me. Oh my God,
Oh my God, that's the best. Copy. God, where's?
Oh wait. Okay, I'm gonna finish mine. Scott Davis shared his thoughts on the current political climate, expressing frustration with the two-party system and calling for a third party to be introduced. They also discussed the case of George Floyd and the impact it had on their respective views of police and the justice system.
Oh my God. Why can't I find notes? I don't want notes. What do I want? Oh my God. Chat. There it is.
Hold on.
Oh dear God.
Towards the end, they discussed the issue of plastic surgery and its cost. With Scott Davis sharing his recent... Wait, I gotta scroll down. Sorry. With his recent experiences with plastic surgery.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna start posting on our website
The AI.
Zoom's AI explanation of our webcast or podcast, and then I'll put the real
What actually happened.
because I hate to say it, I haven't had plastic surgery yet.
I am not having any upcoming plastic surgery either.
And I did not talk about George Floyd at all tonight, but
It's a boxer-ish.
Oh my God. This is fuck you. It's a good thing you're seeing your cardiologist tomorrow.
No, this is a regular doctor. The cardiologist will be like, you need to quit doing a podcast. You need to quit doing fuck you. Oh, God.
Now for some more bad news. Ready?
You must quit drinking. You must quit smoking. Fuck you. Oh, God.
That's okay. Every time I walk in, my doctor says,
I'm telling you, that man does not look stable.
Then usually right after me, some lady looks like Sandy, and
Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot.
I get in trouble with that a lot. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, poor baby.
We want to thank you for coming. Remember, Papa G's, Harwood and 121, best sports bar around. Dirt cheap, you'll love it. And you get to see me.
That's the tag?
Yeah. What? DavisandDavisShow.com.
The DavisandDavisShow.com for all your awesome merchandise needs.
Do you have any plugs?
No, I'm bald.
We'll see you next week.